Hey peeps, so I just uploaded my very first actual YouTube video. It's kind of like a get ready with me, but I already took off all the makeup because I just got back from where I was. But please watch it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. First thing I did was prime my face, and the primer that I used is by NYX. It's the Photo Loving Primer, and I bought this one at Target, but you can find it at Ulta or any other place where they carry NYX. The second step I did was put on my foundation, and the foundation that I used was the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Natural Beige. It's a medium to full coverage foundation. It felt very soft on the skin, and it covered all my blemishes that I had. The brush I used to apply the foundation with was the BH Cosmetics in the number 1117. This came in a collection with 10 other brushes, so I don't know if they sell these individual, but the little box cost around like $10, I think, when it was on sale. But I think they usually range from $15 and down. For the contouring process, I used the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toffee. To brighten up a little bit of the contour, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. The shade I used was Fawn. It's the one from the original contour palette. It's the one in the middle. The brush I used was the BH Cosmetics from the same collection in number 114. To bronze my face, I used the contour blush and bronzing powder from e.l.f. On the camera, I look a little bit more orange with that bronzer that I just used from e.l.f., but in person it actually looks more lighter. Now I'm going to conceal a little bit down my under eyes with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Light Ivory, and I'm going to blend this out with the Real Technique blender. I got two for $10. Now I'm going to set everywhere that I concealed with the Airspun Loose Face Powder in the color Naturally Neutral. To apply the setting powder, I used the Real Technique Beauty blender that I just used before. I used the flat top. For my eyeshadow, I used the 35C palette from Morphe. Unfortunately, this palette does not have the names of the eyeshadows, but any other eyeshadow would work. To apply both these eyeshadows that I'm going to use, I used the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, and it costs around $3 or $2. I don't remember, but they all range around that price. To blend out any harsh lines or to add a little bit of transition color, I used the Morphe 504 brush. Now for when I apply my eyeliner, I'm going to use a Scott tape. I think that's what the tape is called. I'm going to use 2 strips under both my eyes to make a perfect line so when I do my eyeliner. To create my lines, I used the waterproof eyeliner pen by e.l.f. Then after that, I used the Wet n Wild Mega Liner liquid liner to actually darken in the shades that I made with the e.l.f. liner, just to make it a little bit darker, because with the e.l.f. liner I wasn't really getting that much of a darkness out of it. Now when you're done with your eyeliner, you can just remove your setting powder that's been on for a while now. For my lips, I used the MAC Viva Glam number 3, I think, and it's a matte lipstick. And it's kind of like a reddish color, but